secret protocol too, but there's absolutely no way that his episode would be right before the finale. The same applies to Nemesis, because that's a Ladybug and Chrysalis problem, not a Rooster Bold problem.
Hello, my fishlings. Fishy here. If you haven't seen the Nemesis trailer, I would suggest you leave right now, watch it, and then come right back, because guess what? Rooster Bold is in the finale! I genuinely cannot, I'm struggling to speak because, Marc has not had any dialogue at all this season except for saying, ugh, the flamboyant ones! How did we go from that to severe importance in the finale? I'll go talk about that in a little bit, but just give me some time to ramble a little bit. So that explains why he's only had around 7 appearances throughout the entire show. It was all build up to Nemesis. Before any of you start flaming me in the comments saying, oh my gosh, it was just one scene of Marc in the trailer. He's not gonna be that important. Well, I'll get into that later in the video, but you gotta watch it first. Let me be delusional and do not take away my sunshine. But anyways, this video is basically just gonna go over my bingo card that I made on my community post, and I'm just gonna explain why each thing I put on there will and will not happen, basically. But let's go over that right now. It is 1 in the morning and I should be sleeping right now, but I am dedicated. There are 22 hours until the finale drops, so I'm gonna be quick. Okay, so this is the Marc and Rooster Bold bingo card that we're going to be working with. Hopefully I fly through this. There are 24 predictions. We're going to go from left to right, and we're going to start with the top. Starting off very strong, we have Rooster Bold using his fountain pen. I'm very curious to see how Rooster Bold is going to use it, because you can't fight an akumatized villain with it. You can't really dodge a power using it, so the best option you have is writing. If he needed it for his power of sublimation, we would have seen that in Penalty and Strike Back. The writers are extremely forgetful though sometimes, so I wouldn't be surprised if they randomly made him use it throughout the episode. So I would say, yeah, this is gonna happen. Now we have Rooster Bold cloning Ladybug. I have been thinking about this theory for the past 2 days now, and a lot of people in my comment section are saying, hey, that's Polymouse's power, Rooster Bold cannot do that. So now I have the belief that, hey, that's not what's gonna happen, he's probably gonna do something different. Also, unfortunately, spoilers ahead, I have come across some sneak peeks of what's gonna happen in the episode. Look away for a little bit because I am gonna have some sneak peeks on screen that were not in the trailer. Okay, spoiler avoiders, you can come back. Now we have Marc's parents' scene. Honestly, I don't really have an explanation on this one. I would say it's a 50-50 chance, but I would say no. For this next one, I'm gonna be in my closet, haha, symbolism, because I'm gonna sing! Cover your ears or skip if you hate people singing. Be who you are! For this one, I would most definitely say yes, because Rooster Bold and Marc have completely different personas, and Marc being himself as Rooster Bold, period. For the comics prediction, it's just like the Marc's parents being visible. It's a 50-50. Will Marc and Nathaniel be with each other when Ladybug calls them, or will he be with his parents in a not-so-good situation? If we're talking about comics specifically though, I would say probably not. I have spent way too much time on that first line and it's already 3 in the morning. I am going to lock in now, okay? This is gonna go by really quick. Hopefully. For a Marc annual kiss, this is definitely not happening just because the episode does not have enough time to add some romance here. Alright, for new outfit design, probably not unless there's an animation error. Will there be a flashback to the ruler? I would say, once again, most definitely not because the episode does not have enough time to pack all of that in. Will Oriko be spotted in the episode? I say yes, because if we see Marc saying Oriko sunrise, we have to see Oriko, whether that's in like a weird magical form going into his thumb ring, or him transforming. Either way, I'm very excited and we probably will see him. I don't know why we wouldn't. For combat with Nemesis, if you looked away when I told you to look away, I would suggest you look away again and don't look back until I start talking again. You can come back again. For the theory, Rooster Bold does absolutely nothing, I completely disagree with this. Based on everything I've shown you, specifically the sneak peeks, he will definitely do a lot. Next up, we have Ladybug finding about the Caprabold reveal. Honestly, I am a lot more mixed on this compared to when I first watched the trailer for Nemesis. Fortunately or unfortunately, it really just depends whether you want her to know or not. I would once again say no just because there isn't enough time. All of this Marc Anciel stuff to be thrown in your face all at one moment. It just wouldn't work. The rooster in the middle is a free space. Mark is definitely not the traitor, and if he is, I'm gonna get Argos to snap me out of existence. It would make sense for Rooster Bold to be glowing, especially if he's using a sublimation power. This happened in Strike Back when he was duplicating the glasses that Ladybug gave him. If the glasses were glowing then, he should be glowing too, in the present, right now. For a Capra Kid and Rooster Bold interaction to happen, I believe that they would have to be in a big group, not just a one-on-one. If we're talking just a one-on-one, I have to say no. Again, I'm saying no a lot on this. A Rooster Bold plot twist? The writers would never in a million years do that. They do not care about him enough to do that at all. From season 2 to 6, absolutely not. They cared about him enough to put him in the finale, so maybe, but I'm still saying no. I'm still saying no. Will he speak, we all wonder? And to that I say, yes. The goal is at least 5 lines. The next question is, will we find out more information about Mark's character? This is another yes for me, if we're talking about personality. As Rooster Bold, it'll determine whether he is really good at strategizing, really good at playing with emotions, or he's trash at that. Following that question, we have Rooster Bold disguising as Ladybug. If we're talking about Ladybug specifically, no. But if we're talking about a certain someone else who I was talking about in my sneak peeks, then yes, most definitely. We're finally on the last line, the home stretch, and it's only 4 in the morning! For a Rooster Bold fruity pose, I would most definitely say yeah. If you include that one scene from the trailer as a fruity pose, then, well, that one's already crossed off. For stronger powers, if you consider shapeshifting stronger than scoring a ball anytime you shoot or duplicating an item, then yeah. For Rooster Bold discovering Ladybug's secret identity. Hear me out on this one unless you don't want to hear anything I have to say. Spoiler warning again. You may continue watching, spoiler haters. And the transformation sequence that everyone's talking about right now. Not a lot of people are talking about it. Anyways, some of the people in my comment section are saying, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that Mark is getting a transformation sequence. I personally don't know what you're talking about, and the last time someone said something about a Rooster Bold transformation, secret protocol, that didn't happen. So I'm just gonna believe that, okay, he's not gonna get a transformation. Main reason being, they probably won't have enough time for it. You know what? I'm gonna believe these lies just for once, and I'm gonna say, yeah, he's gonna get a transformation. Last but not least, we have anything involving Marc Anciel. The best ship in the show, obviously, is the main reason I still watch it. If you remember the beginning of the video, I said that maybe Nathaniel and Mark could be in the same room when Ladybug would call them. It would make a lot of sense considering that they both know each other's identities, and maybe there'd be a little Marc Anciel scene, I don't know. It would be very cute to add in, but they might not have the time for it. I still think they'd have it in, you know, just for funsies. Guess what we got? We got a bingo! We've won, at least for now. This is the whole bingo card. It is currently 5 in the morning, I have a really bad migraine, I'm very hungry and very tired, and also I have no idea when Nemesis is releasing, hours-wise. I'm just so glad Rooster Bold is finally getting the screen time he deserves, especially considering the last time he's had screen time like this was in Penultime, 2 seasons ago. At the end of the day, we don't entirely know what's going to happen in Nemesis. For all I know, I could be entirely wrong about the entire thing. But what matters is that I have dreams and I have fun, and I loved making this video. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be making this video right now. Speaking of you guys, thank you so much for over 10,000 subscribers. It may not seem like a lot compared to the other miraculous YouTubers on this platform, but imagine 10,000 people in your room right now. That's a lot of freaking people. What I'm trying to say is, no matter where I'll be in the future or no matter how many subscribers I have, all of you will hold a huge piece in my heart and I will never forget about you guys. It means the world to me when there are people who think about me when they see Rooster Bold in a trailer or they see someone talk about Marc Anciel. I am the person they think about, and that's just like so unbelievable to me. I love each and every one of you so much, and you're the reason that I keep going. Thank you for everything, everyone. Some of you are probably wondering where my Marc Anciel scene pack is, but it's on the way. I kind of forgot about it, but I'll wait until Nemesis to see if there are any Marc Anciel scenes there. I'm finally gonna go to sleep, everyone. Bye, fishlings!